Yeah, this is my house. Before you move any further, I just need you to make sure that you're okay being here.
Of course I am.
No, but just say here. Say that here that you're okay. Record
Yeah, I'm fine being here.
No, say your name. Say your name.
Isabel?
Isabel what? Say your last name. Say your
Isabel Ayenon. I'm fine being here.
You can keep going, yeah. Water, just water.
Hey, look. So I don't know if you guys know who Young Philly is, but Young Philly was a popular influencer. I believe he was a rapper. He did videos with KSI, and he was part of the Sidemen. Young Philly was accused by a young lady of doing some unimaginable things. He's basically the new R. Kelly.
Nothing inside. Wait, I'm gonna make sure that it's just water to show you.
Wait, why are you sitting all the way over there? Come sit next to me.
You want me to come sit next to you? That's what you want.
Yeah?
Okay, just say it right here.
It's so weird.
You want me to sit down next to you or next one? Yes or no?
Yes.
Alright, just say your name.
Okay, Isabel wants Manny to sit.
Your last name again.
Isabel Ayenon wants Manny to sit next to me.
There you go.
What's upstairs?
This is my bedroom.
You don't want to show me?
Of course, what? But that's another set of paperwork.
Yo, that's another set of paperwork. I feel it, bro. That's how you gotta protect yourself out here.
Holding hands, give a hug. Here it is, sexual intercourse. I need you to sign right here, initials here.
What is this?
Oh, that means that you agree. That's what it is. Here you go. Yeah. After you, I can show you the room.
Okay.
This is what I'm gonna do. I want y'all to see what Young Philly is accused of.
They convinced me to stay quiet.
As recently as a few days ago, popular YouTuber and rapper Young Philly has been accused of some very serious allegations in Australia, which led to a recent arrest. There's videos floating all around YouTube, but I want to give you the most up-to-date summary for all recent events chronologically. Let's get into it. Young Philly gained buzz early on for his Asking Awkward Questions series on YouTube. In these videos, he would go around London asking random people questions, pretty self-explanatory.
You play with it every night before you go to bed, you get caught fiddling with it at work, and you only let a selected few play with it. What is it?
A selected few.
Yeah, you might even let the man play with it.
Bro, I'm not letting man play with nothing.
Philly would continue to grow, but not without the help of his close friend and fellow YouTuber Chunks, and their collaborations would go viral. Chunks is also a part of the popular UK-based collective known as Beta Squad. As recently as last year, the two even started a podcast together. Philly rose to prominence by uploading videos to YouTube, but it's clear that his true passion was music. Philly went on to release multiple tracks that garnered over tens of millions of views. But the timing of these allegations has led some to speculate about a connection to Young Philly's recent song, Tempted, released just a month prior to the recent charges. The lyrics of the song, which expresses themes of temptation and desire, have fueled online discussions and raised many eyebrows. However,
Yo, that's one thing. When you get accused of some type of sexual assault or even like a violent crime, like let's say they accuse you of murder or something like that. In order to make sure the charges stick, they're gonna go back and find videos or comments that you left years ago that might not be connected to what you're being accused of, but they're gonna make a connection. They're gonna find some type of way to weave it together. That's why it's dangerous what you put online, because you never know when or how it could come back to haunt you.
Philly may have a lot of time to hone his skills behind bars after he was charged with some very disgusting crimes on October 9th.
We begin with breaking news, and a popular musician and YouTuber from the UK known as Young Philly has been extradited from Queensland to WA, accused of serious sexual assault allegations following an incident in Perth. Straight to our reporter, Rachel Clifford, for the details. Rachel, the 29-year-old, has been charged with multiple offences.
Mara, they are serious offences. He's facing 4 counts of sexual penetration without consent, 3 counts of assault occasioning bodily harm, and 1 count of impeding another person's normal breathing or circulation. Detectives from the Sex Assault Squad say the
4 counts of penetration without consent, impeding somebody's breathing. That sound like y'all was having some freaky ass sex. That sound like he one of those.
29-year-old man sexually assaulted a woman in her 20s in his Perth hotel room after he performed at an event in Hillary's on September 28. The man, a well-known DJ from the UK, Andre Felipe Valencia Barrentos, also known as Young Philly, was taken into custody in Brisbane and extradited to Perth last night under police custody. He'll face Perth Magistrates Court today, and Lara officers are asking anyone with further information to contact Crime Stoppers.
The allegations against Young Philly stem from an incident in Perth, Australia, where he was accused of essaying a woman in her 20s in his hotel room after performing at an event in late September of this year. The charges include 4 counts of him acting without consent, 3 counts of assault occasioning bodily harm, and 1 count of impeding another person's normal breathing or circulation. The prosecutors also state that their case is extremely strong, supported by CCTV and photo evidence. Yeah, it's not looking good. Adding to the controversy, resurfaced allegations from 2021 suggest that Young Philly may have been involved inappropriately with a 17-year-old girl. A video clip circulating online allegedly shows Young Philly messaging the girl, who claims to have been 17 at the time, and sending her suggestive messages.
I feel like I've got a song.
And to be honest, I never planned on saying anything at all. It's only because of what's come out now that I feel like I should have said something in the past, and I should say something now. 4 years ago, I spoke to Young Philly on Instagram DM. He DM'd me, and I ended up going to his flat. Him and his management, they worked very hard to manipulate me.
That's another thing. Once you get accused one time, now all of a sudden other people are gonna start accusing you of the same thing. Pay attention to certain things. Now, I'm not saying that this man is innocent. I'm not saying this man is guilty. But we have seen it before. Somebody come out, accuse you of something, out the woodworks, out of nowhere, another motherfucker is gonna come out and say, you know what? He did do that to me also. Or he did something similar. Fellas, be careful out here, man. Now, if you one of them guys that's out here taking it without consent, you out here with underage bitches, you a savage.
Obviously, me when I was 17, and to make me feel like if I said anything, then they could ruin my life would be over, you know, it'd be awful for me, awful for my mental health. So they convinced me to stay quiet. Maybe it could have been prevented if I had said something before. I was 17, and when it first happened, the incident, I didn't have anyone to talk to about it. I was very alone, and I was very embarrassed, and I literally didn't know what to do.
Imagine you watching all my videos, laughing your ass off, but you still ain't subscribed. You got commitment issues, dog? It's free. It is free for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way, YouTube not going to control when or how you see my videos. Come on, people. What's going on? What are you waiting for? I ain't begging. I'm asking nicely. Don't make me ask you again.
Allegations have sparked widespread debate online, with some defending Young Philly based on the legal age of consent in the UK being 16 years old. However, many critics argue that a significant age gap between a 26-year-old man and a 16-year-old girl raises ethical concerns, even within the legal boundaries of consent. Adding to the complex picture, Chunks and many of Young Philly's associates have been pulled into this. A clip from their podcast surfaced online, where Chunks acknowledges hearing stories about Philly when talking about him hypothetically marrying his sister. This was the absolute worst time for this to resurface, with everything going on right now.
I wouldn't let you marry my family, but yeah.
Why? I'm a good man. What's wrong with me?
No, I had too many stories. But anyway, yeah.
What stories?
Huh? Bend to the left. Listen, that's very scary.
Yeah, but what's that got to do with you when I'm clarting? You've just got to worry about I'm treating your sibling good.
A few days ago, Chunks would briefly address the case, stating that he can't speak on it.
My people's, like everyone, I've heard the reports coming out of Australia. Whilst I understand many of you want my reaction on it, as this is an ongoing court case, I hope you guys can understand that I can't and won't be commenting on it publicly.
When you get in these type of situations, this type of trouble, you have to understand that your friends and family, especially if they are also in the public eye, they will abandon you. If they're making money online, their brand cannot be associated with your crime.
Publicly. So yeah, I've just come on here to basically let you know the reasons as to why I can't love.
Around the same time, we will see many people on social media defend Philly's character, and I'll let you hear it for yourself.
Philly is someone that I know and get on with, right, okay? I'm not here to say things did or didn't happen. All I'm here to say, to tell you even, is my side of the story. My experiences with Philly made me feel comfortable. When we rekindled this year, there was actually, I'm going to make a point of saying this, there was a point where he was like, if you don't want to do anything, if you don't want to, bear in mind, we'd spoken last year, we'd been seeing each other last year, and even then he was like, if you don't want to do anything, if you're not comfortable, we don't have to. I just want to make a point of, he's never made me feel any pressure, and I think until we've got definitive answers to the question, I'm not discrediting what's happened. I don't know the ins and outs, and probably neither do you. I'm just here to give a balanced side of the story, you know what I mean? Just give you someone that's actually knows him.
Following his arrest, young Philly appeared in court and was granted bail with a substantial bond of $122,000. However, he faces strict conditions, including a travel ban, passport surrender, mandatory reporting to the police station multiple times a week, social media restrictions, and limitations on his movements within the vicinity of the alleged victim or witnesses. Despite the gravity of the allegations, the identity of the alleged victim remains unknown. Rumors circulated online mistakenly identifying a woman named India Noel as the victim, leading to online harassment and death threats. Ultimately, young Philly's arrest was not just a personal blow to his career. It reverberates throughout the vast network of creators and brands that he's associated with. He's a prominent figure within a large group of UK YouTubers, including the side.
I can't tell you if young Philly is innocent. I can't tell you if young Philly is guilty. What I can tell you is that we have seen countless situations where a young man is accused of doing something so heinous, gets convicted, and then a few years later, the young lady comes out asking for forgiveness because she lied. And usually these young men, they get convicted. They end up spending years behind bars for something that they did not do. It's a sad situation. I feel as though before we jump to conclusions, before we say he's guilty, before we say he's innocent, let the court do their job. You feel me? Let the court do their job. And there's a chance that he could be innocent. There is a chance.